Stand by. There we go.
Alright, this is the difference between the high ready and low ready. Low ready is always faster. Where you can practice the high ready is coming off a reload. Also, if you want to reference the accuracy, you can go to my other videos where it's kind of the range day, and you can see what we do as far as hits on target, since we are going pretty fast here. The big thing looking for is minimum movement of the gun and the body. Right, I'm getting pushed back just a little bit. I'm trying to drive forward on my left knee. However, I need to get my waist more in line with the ball of my left foot. So I'm holding the gun tight. I'm driving the shoulder forward as consistent as possible. However, it's pushing me back through my upper body and my hips. So driving those hips forward, clenching the butt cheeks is what I forgot to do here. It'll help me move less. Jason here, he's not moving too much. Big dudes or short, stocky guys don't move a whole lot. Tall, lanky guys or shorter, lightweight guys like me need to have perfect stance. There, for me, it was a little bit less movement. It's still moving my upper body just a hair. Right, we're shooting carbines with flash hiders, no comps, nothing to minimize recoil. This is simply all technique, pulling in the gun. So we see how fast we're going as far as the cadence between the shots. This is the Yemen drill. We're about 15 yards, putting 2 rounds in an A zone. So here, just moving a little bit. Right. The goal here, the targets are a little further apart, but the idea is to put 2 and have minimum gap between the 2 pairs of shots. So it would be 1, 2, 3, 4 versus 1, 2, 3, 4. But with that big movement between the targets, it's probably 5 or 7 yards between the targets. It's hard to have that smooth cadence. If they were next to each other, you would definitely want to do 1, 2, 3, 4. So I go over reloads in some other videos. You can check those out. Here, I dropped the mag fine. However, my sling is too tight. I can't roll the gun like I want to. The flash hider, the barrel is at the correct height for me to push out, stay in front of my eye line so I can push it straight out. This is where the high port comes into play, is practicing off that reload. But overall, a little bit equipment issues with the sling and the magazine. A little bit, I need to be a little bit more upright, clenching the butt cheeks to drive my hips forward towards the target. This will help me minimize that movement. That's like the biggest critique here, other than the sling being too tight and getting in my way a little bit. That's the stuff that you have to kind of play with, and it's personal preference. Another thing to consider is when the sling is too tight, is that when you're coming off a high port or reload, you won't be able to push the gun out away from the body to pull it back in. What happens is everything is too tight, and so the stock drags against your kit or your shoulder.